Why Morrowind music? Because I like it. People often ask me why I listen to certain music. The answer's always the same. I like it. It's one of my favorite games.
And we're live.
It's funny I call myself the librarian. At one point, your friends called you the porn librarian? Oh shit, guys, we're playing Avilo. Let's go.
You've maxed your line of mineral credit. Out of minerals, but your workers are on it.
Work, work, work. Hey, Tira, thanks for the 100 bit cheer. Much love. Appreciate that. Dirt, dirt, dirt. Work, 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 work. I work it just for you, Rihanna. And Excited Peon. Just for you. Me not that kind of work. Boogie boogie. Thanks for the support, guys. Really appreciate it. I think I'm just gonna do like a big macro overwhelming sort of style. Tends to be what we like to do against Avilo. He's not sending his SCV fast enough to block my Nexus. So that's good. Oh, it is a double gas. Interesting.
Not enough minerals. Oh, the probes!
Oh, okay. He is actually going to come across. I thought he might be proxying a factory for a second there. See if that Reaper stayed at home or if he's gone out onto the map. And
The probes are falling.
I normally like Stargate, but not against Avilo. Yeah, I'm gonna go Twilight here.
You've maxed your line of mineral credit.
Yes, executive.
Now he could go multiple Reapers and Hellions, so diving with this could be considered a little bit risky. Definitely something I'm gonna need to build a few Stalkers behind this and really watch my ass. Make sure I don't get...
Combat awaits. Let your will be.
You're out of gas. Do you have 2 in a geyser somewhere? Strictly prohibited.
Yes, executive.
You're all out of minerals.
So no real idea what I'm up against. Trying to go Blink. I never do this opening, so it feels so fucking
No more
awkward, man.
minerals, which makes you a macro god.
At least he doesn't have any info, so he's gonna have to scan me as well. One thing you can do is probably hide your tech a bit more. I think I could do that against Avilo. Get some real success out of it. I'm just gonna send a probe over to his third. Just get a shield battery in the main. So we're gonna get Observer. We've got Blink on the way.
Research complete.
Here we go. And let's get that third base up now.
Not enough minerals. You've maxed your line of mineral credit. Hobes are under attack. Research complete. You're under attack. Just go kill them.
Yeah, so he's built that. He's going to be going for speed banshees. Whew. Let's get charge.
You're all out of minerals.
Okay.
Uh-oh, units out of energy.
So the one good thing we know here is that
You gotta place that in the power field.
third CC is going up. He's still just building mines, and he's trying to build more barracks. So he's actually going to go for a stim style after this opening. And at the moment, he's just got a couple of tanks. Oh, gotta love those map hacks. Best investment I ever made, man.
Warp in on top of stuff. Upgrade your probe is so... Place that building in a power field to set it up for success. Warping there is strictly prohibited. Mineral field empty. No more minerals, which makes you a back row. Research complete.
Okay.
You require my...
Alright, there we go. We got 10 gates going up.
No more minerals, which makes you a back row god. Mineral field depleted. Uh-oh, units out of energy.
I am here in the shadows. You require...
A mineral patch just went kaput. Upgrade complete. You're being attacked. Don't forget to macro.
Our mind, we are focused. Our mind.
You're darling probes are under attack.
Cassol de Templon. Cassol de Templon. Mage.
Research complete. Hopefully it wasn't Neo Steel Frame.
We are full. I am the voice. We are one. My chum.
You're not. Upgrades done. Time to start the next one.
Lost. I am the voice. We might. I am the heart of darkness. We embrace the glory of darkness. Let our enemy know our we cannot hold.
You can make the most perfect composition in the world, but economy is the most important part of StarCraft still.
You maxed your line.
I am here in the shadow. Let our enemy know free. You require is the void. Let our enemy know our fury. We embrace the glory of battle.
Good game.
Yes. Oh my god.
It's funny because I lost 2 or was it 3 games to Avilo last week or 2 weeks ago, and I kept trying to like experiment with fighting him in like late game and like really playing this very careful, building up very slowly, and I lost like 2 games, one in TVT and one in PVT. And like I remember trying to wrestle the air control off him in TVT, and he'd use like 8 scans to scan me to know I was doing this, and his whole army was like Widowmine, Thor, Viking. So I just got wrecked in the air war, and I was like, oh, okay, like, all right. And then I played a Protossing Terran where I let him build up like 3-4 bases and build a gigantic army of mass cloak, ghost, banshee, weird shit. I was like, I don't even know what the fuck I'm doing at this stage. And then I was like, okay, so we lost a couple games to Avilo, so what am I doing wrong here? And I was like, well, Avilo doesn't take expansions, and his harassment is pretty light and shit, usually. So I'm like, well, what do I need to do then? I was like, well, just make 5 bases and then A-move stuff at him. And I was like, yeah, that is the strategy, isn't it? So then the last time I played him in TVT, I just made like 12 barracks and just kept attacking him whenever he took his third, and like just overwhelming. And he's just like spending all this money on mines and Vikings and all these fancy units and like 3-4 Ravens. But there's just not enough meat in his army, and that's kind of Avilo every single time he plays, is he never commits enough to the meat. So if you over-respect the army and give him 20 minutes, 25 minutes, it's very hard to beat Avilo. He's used that army, he knows how to camp it out, it's very patient. But if you just take 4 or 5 bases, he does the lightest pressure of all time to stop it, and it's usually quite easy to get on top of. So yeah, it's like this weird thing. It's this weird thing where I'm like, oh, and then when you do that, you're like, that was not difficult at all. You just come in with a gigantic A-move of stuff usually, and you don't really need that to do that much micro. He just doesn't have enough stuff. You know? There's not enough building economy, turning economy into good general fighting units. So it's just, yeah, like there he was playing bio, but he was investing mostly in mass banshees and like ghosts whilst at 100 supply or something. I'm like, you can't go ghosts and banshees, like, and have mass drilling claw mine, like, there's just a bunch of, there's like a ball of very lowly upgraded bio. There's no core to the composition. So I'm just like, oh, this is okay. This is how it goes.